Mari Kombuchen, and today we are on the third. I think it's the third. I'm gonna add a playlist too. I keep forgetting which corner it is. Is it that one? I don't remember. But either way, I'm going to add the previous ones that I've done. 10 random facts about me. You can see the title down there. So I'm trying to do one each month. I might have forgotten December. I can't remember right now. Anyway, so these are 10 random facts about me for January, and it's getting a bit late, but I'll squeeze it in at the end of January, so it's still, January. Number 1, I don't like to play piano when other people can hear me, which means that when I went and studied when I was a kid, my parents would endlessly nag on me to train, and I didn't. Because when anyone was at home, I just get really, really nervous and I play wrong all the time. And when I am alone, I train and I play really, really well actually. But as soon as I know someone can hear me, I start making faults. So I play when I'm alone, because for me, playing piano is very personal anyway. So it's not like I've ever done concerts or things like that, so it's not a problem for anyone else, unless those people want to hear me play, and I just go, no, sorry, you can't. But yeah, that's the first random fact about me. I only play piano when I'm on my own. Number 2, staying with music. My favourite composer, even though I know I haven't heard every single music that has been created since the dawn of time, but of those that I have heard, I have to say hands down my favourite composer is Beethoven. I can't pick one single favourite, I don't think I can, because I just love everything I hear. Number 3, my favourite colour, you might have guessed, is green. People tend to be very surprised, especially when I had the red hair. People were always like, your favourite colour isn't red? No. And it's not black? No, it's green. And I can't pick a particular green, because I have some people say like, oh, but is it like dark green, or like what kind of green? And I just can't pick a particular one, but if I have to, I would say look at a forest. That green, that's the green I like. Number 4, my height is I'm gonna take it in centimeters first. Is 173 centimeters, which is 5 feet and 7 inches, or 6.9 inches, something like that. So some people think I'm tall. I don't think I'm that tall. I think for Sweden I'm kind of average, even though genetically I'm not Swedish. So I suppose for someone from Chile, I'm taller, but again, I've met Latin people and I would say like I'm average on that height anyway, so I don't know. So halfway there. Number 5, I cried like I was, 6 years old when I saw the season finale of The Mandalorian. If you watch The Mandalorian, you know what I'm talking about. I loved that ending. It made me really, really happy, and it tore my heart at the same time. It was just, I was crying. And when I say I was crying like I was 6 years old, I mean like that kind of, like, not just tears falling down, but yeah, like Snotfest deluxe. I was really weeping. Loved the ending, but it broke my heart at the same time, so yeah. Okay, number 6. Where am I in my list? I have my list behind the camera. Let's see. Number 6. I really love to weave. And you kind of go, weave, what does she mean? I mean weave, like weaving. Like this is something I've made. It's 100% wool, and it's dyed by me. Obviously the white is white, the grey is from grey sheep, the black is from black sheep, but the yellow that you can see is from onion peel, dyed by me, and woven by me. Yeah, so I really like to weave. I don't have one at home so I can weave, but I have a friend who has one, and I'm sort of trying to persuade her to set it up so I can spend my summer there weaving. Maybe I'll manage to get that going. We'll have to see with this entire COVID thing. It's not like, if things are as things are now, I can't just go over to her place anyway, so we'll have to see. Okay, so yes, number 7. My favorite movie to watch around Christmas, or to watch with my mother around Christmas, because that's sort of like the movie and the fact that I'm with my mother, and that is around Christmas, it all sort of goes together. It's Little Women. And the old one, I don't mean the new one, I mean the one with Winona Ryder and Gabrielle Byrne, the good one. I didn't like the last one they made, but I think that old one with Winona Ryder and Gabrielle Byrne is just beautifully interpreted. So yeah, that's sort of a feel-good movie that my mom and I usually watch together around Christmas. Number 8, my favorite love song, or song about love I would actually call it, or even a poem about love, is from a Chilean folk music group named Iyapu. The song is called Tu Propia Primavera. It is, yeah, if you don't know Spanish, you can listen to it and you might like it, but it's very metaphorical, so if you don't know Spanish, it's very difficult to explain it, because again, it's very metaphorical, so it's difficult to interpret if you don't know the language. But it's just the most beautiful sort of explanation of how it feels to love someone. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just that love you have towards another person, written in most beautiful metaphors. It's just, yeah, I love it. So if you know Spanish, check it up. I'm gonna try to leave a link there, but otherwise I said the name is Iyapu and the song is Tu Propia Primavera. Number 9, when I go shopping, specifically grocery shopping, as most of us do, I always try to. I say between 85 to 90% of the time I bring my own bag. What I always do, however, is when I come to the fruit and veg section, I always put the fruit and veg in the basket or in my bag before I go to checkout. I don't take any individual bags. Here in Sweden they're making the shift from those smaller plastic individual bags to paper bags, because it's better for the environment. You can throw those paper bags in the compost, but I just skip the bag altogether, which at the beginning used to confuse my sort of local grocer when I put because I sort of went, okay, so 5 apples there, and then we have bananas, and then we have onions, and then we have potatoes, and everything is sort of like loose, not in bags. But they can still go through because they have this weight on the band, so they just put all those 5 apples on there and can still, register them. They don't have to be in bags at all. So I'm sort of skipping even the eco-friendlier bag. I just put all my groceries in the same bag, because when I get home I tend to wash every fruit and veg except sort of like roots, like parsnips and things like that. You can't wash them until you're going to prepare them, because they start to oxidize, if you didn't know. But yeah, I tend to wash every fruit and veg when I get home anyway, so yeah, I don't mind that they just get all mixed up in the bag together. Number 10, I have endometriosis. Now, for some of you, you might go, oh, poor her. Others might go, oh, yeah, I think I know what that is. And others of you might go, I have zero knowledge of that. I'm gonna leave a link, but I'm also going to say, if you're interested, you can Google it. It's not like the worst condition you can have, but as a woman, it's still a really horrible condition, because you can't really do anything about it. And as I said, as a woman, you have to have ovaries to be able to have endometriosis. Those were 10 random facts about me. I hope those were 10 random facts about me, because the other times I've done a list where I've pointed it down like 1, 2, 3, 4 with numbers. This time I didn't. I just made a list. So I hope those were 10 random facts about me. I think those were 10. Anyway, I hope I find you well, and take care of one another, and be safe out there, and stay inside if you live in a region where the authorities are telling you to stay inside. So just be safe and take care, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!